brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell.
Okay, wait, check this out.
Boobies.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. And there's another switch right here, and if you click it, you fart.
No! Whoa! Yeah, Carsen literally blew out his fucking butthole before the camera turned on. Literally blew himself out.
The greatest part about that is that, like, I was sitting in the most optimal position to rip one.
Just push air.
And I felt the burp come up as that was going out.
Just to make sure you guys know, it was a burp and a fart.
Yep.
Nothing in between. There was not a second of pause.
It wasn't like
burp.
Yeah, it wasn't like a burp.
No,
it was a
continuous. And he looked me in the fucking eyes while he did it, too. He looked at me and just did that.
It was so good. We was out here laughing for like a whole minute and a half, crying.
Yeah.
That was so fucking great.
And then he did it again. And then I went to the bathroom, and I fucking heard you fart from in the bathroom. I just go, did you fucking fart again?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God.
What can I say, dude? I be farting.
You be shitting.
You be shitting. I be farting.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking fair. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Yeah, you got me on that one. Got me a good spot, man.
Welcome back.
I was about to say, what? Trying to do a fucking door impression?
I was making the sound of my butt. Welcome back.
That's pretty accurate, then, you know, if I'm honest.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome.
Just a chew. Anyways, 2 brains, 1 cell.
Episode 143.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's a big number.
I haven't been here since like 101.
That's the wrong number. We're at 119 subs.
Move the 9.
No, not again.
Never forget.
That took me a minute because I was like, if you remove it, then it's 11. But if you move that 191, and then I moved it one more space over.
You went through every process of elimination.
I went through every combination
Like-
for those numbers.
Like, in your head, it's just a Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah, the numbers are flying by.
What do the numbers mean?
And then it goes
Mason?
9/11, and I go, no,
No! Just a plane comes through the studio.
The whole episode, you can slowly just hear. And then the last minute, just fucking.
Have you seen the astronomical amount of plane crashes recently?
I've seen a couple.
There's
There was
been
one on the news.
lot.
I was at work doing something, and there was one on the news. And I do this thing whenever the news is on, and I go.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, Russia, it's supposed that they shot down.
That was the
A
one I
commercial
heard.
plane?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was a couple in California. Someone flew a plane right into a building, and then there's another on a runway where it just fucking blew up.
Well, that's because California knows how to party.
True. Did you see the Cybertruck explode in California?
City. I thought that one exploded in front of
wait.
the Trump Tower in Nevada.
You're right. You're right. That one was the Trump Tower.
In Vegas.
Yeah, and then the plane crash was New Orleans. And people are like, oh, it's connected because the two guys served on the same army base.
Oh, interesting.
But at the same time, it's the biggest fucking army base in the country.
My pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your bunk.
Hell yeah.
Your bunghole.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot of plane crashes.
My bunger.
Yeah. There's one in Texas. One just crashed onto the freeway like we had a couple years back.
They're really trying to put the drone alien thing. They're pushing, dude. Big drone and big alien out there, really trying to push their agenda on us by crashing all our planes.
Project Blue Gleam, or whatever the fuck people are saying.
Project Glorp is going crazy right
You know
now.
what that is, though, the Blue Gleam thing, whatever the fuck. It's
I
a real
don't
conspiracy.
know. I've heard like bits and pieces, but again, with
honestly-
this stuff, I keep just going like, what's that?
I don't even think I'm saying the right name. I think Blue Gleam is from a fucking game I play. But it has blue something. But it's basically the government's going to fake the second coming of Christ.
That's funny.
It's insanely hilarious.
Hey, guess what, guys? Get pranked.
And like everyone is like, these drones are the start. It's like, no.
My mom asked me about it. This is proof again with the news thing that I keep doing. She goes, "Have you been hearing all this stuff about like the drones and the orbs and the aliens and stuff like that?" And I go, "Yeah, ignore it."
Yeah,
She
pretty
was
much.
Like, she was like, "I don't really, listen to the news, but like I hear it here and there at work and stuff." And I'm like, "Nah, just ignore it.
Just ignore it. Just don't even give it a sliver of your
It's
mind.
gonna be the same thing as like the Chinese balloon thing or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I never even heard what the fuck that came out to be as. Like,
I remember it being an ordeal.
it was an ordeal. I don't know what the fuck happened after.
But yeah, and then it was just like, that's what that was.
Same with the train derailment in Ohio, how it had like
That was a huge problem.
hundreds of toxic chemicals.
Yeah.
I never heard a fucking thing about it.
About the cleanup, about what
Nothing.
happened afterwards. It was just the crisis done.
Never even heard of like how big of an impact did it have to imports and
Right.
like moving stuff around the country.
Or like the ecosystem in the area with all the chemicals.
Nah, fuck them. It's Ohio.
There wasn't an ecosystem
There's
there.
not an ecosystem.
They barely even have a system there.
It's just pure asphalt in Ohio.
It's just dirt.
It's just Walmart parking lots, not even Walmarts.
It's with a bunch of signs that says, "You're getting close."
You're getting there.
And all of the signs lead you out of Ohio.
Yep.
You're getting close to leaving.
And then as soon as you cross like the state line, there's Walmart.
They just line
Why
the
do
border.
Walmart green?
Why do Walmart green?
Why do Walmart green? What the fuck?
That was so good.
Man, we're brain rotted.
Happy New Year.
Oh, right. That happened.
2005, everybody.
2005. Dude, I can't wait to turn 3.
Same, dude.
It's so tragic what happened 4 years ago.
Wait, I must be forgetting something.
The Alamo!
So,
Damn it.
What? Sorry, I was just clearing my throat.
Which one?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You should show him the fidget toy I made us.
As it falls out of my hand.
You're like, what fidget
I don't know what
toy?
you're talking about.
Carson broke a fidget toy I gave him a long time ago, and so I made a
Yeah.
new one. It's just poker chips.
I fidgeted too hard with that one.
No, he fidgeted, and it just can fold in on itself and spin around in any direction. If you want one, let me know. Probably won't get you one.
If you want one, that sucks.
Get a 3D
Sorry,
printer.
guys. Hate you. Hate your guts.
Yep, I don't like you, but if you have a 3D printer, I didn't even design this. It's just online.
You can find it online. Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Unless you're giving me like $50, which, don't. Okay.
Oh, New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah, I was in bed by like 9:30.
Almost same.
Saw your
So
story,
yeah.
yeah.
So I
You had a million beers?
had a million beers. So for everybody, I left work early. I talked with everyone there. We took down like Christmas and it's everything at work. And then my boss was talking with me, and she was like, "See, Carson's like cruising because he wants to go home." And I go, "Yeah, I want to go to the stores before they close." And she was like, she looks at me with a smirk and she goes, "What store?"
Nothing in particular.
And I go, "The DI," and she goes, "Oh, because it's true. I needed to go to the DI."
And then you're like, and
and
then
then
the
it
place
happens to be across the
it
street.
happens to be across the street from the liquor store.
But I needed to go to the DI to get some big old pants because we were doing these ones. We were doing.
Show off your watermelon socks. They're not watermelons.
We were doing a '90s theme at the party for Ricky's New Year's Eve thing, and I was like, I've got like I got everything on the upper body I can handle. I can do all that, but I don't have the pants for it. So I was like, I'm just gonna go buy pants that are triple my size, and that'll be perfect.
Fuck yeah.
So I go to the DI. I get there and I find this pair of pants that the waist is like 50, almost 60-inch waist.
Damn.
It's
That's almost double.
It's yeah, and
Whatever.
but they were like short. It was a very weird shaped pant. But it makes sense because obviously you're not going to be like, I'm not going to be buying from someone who's got that big of a waist that's 7 feet tall. Like
True.
Like the proportions aren't going to let the proper portions.
Dolphins.
Fuck.
Fucking idiot.
They're not gonna. The bigger the waist doesn't mean the longer the pant. So there's a cap. There's a cap somewhere.
There's a cap.
And so I grabbed those like 50-something inch ones, and I was like, these are gonna be fun. And then I was like, but they're really short. Maybe I should just in case, like look in the 40s area.
Yeah.
So there was like the next biggest one I found where like it was these ones, and it was like 42, 45, somewhere around there.
Nice.
And I held them next to my leg, and I was like, yep. Threw it in my hand, and then walked over to like the electronics and stuff and found this camcorder that was like, I almost bought it.
Really?
Because it was like, I could use this tonight and have like footage that looked like, it would be so sick.
Yeah.
The battery pack was missing, and it was cassette still.
Ooh.
So it would be recording on tape. And
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I won't buy that, sadly. And then I wandered that area, but I was getting a little overstimulated by the amount of people that were in there, and anxious because I needed to get a bunch of shit done.
Yeah.
So I kind of skimmed through the rest of it, stopped over by like the furniture because I want to get a different coffee table, and I'm looking to get just some other shit. So I stopped over there, and then I went to walk away, and this dude's rolling out a cart to like put new stuff out or whatever. And I start walking away, and I stop, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and so I kind of turn around to look at it as people are swarming it, and I go, oh, that's sick. That would be fun to have in the room or the studio somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in my fucking window. Like, it would be so fun to have. And
people
then
just start coming up to the door, and they're like, what's open?
What are you open for?
And you're just like, business.
I'm open for business, bitch.
Business.
I'm open for standing on business.
It's Brittany, bitch.
And so as it was swarming, fuck, dude, fuck. People were just swarming the cart, and I was like, oh, someone's definitely gonna grab that. And there were two dudes there that were like within like an 8-year age gap of me.
Wait, hold on. Shut up. My vape is going around the world.
Around the
world,
world.
around the world. $40.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like their newest one.
Yeah.
Just to derail this for a quick second, I'm going to complain about it. You know, you can just suck if you want to hit it, but also there's a button if you want to use the button. But the way you would hold this to use the button blocks the fucking airflow.
Weird.
It's like, this wasn't thought
They
through. Why
expect you
couldn't it?
to do this? Or like that, yeah.
What's a distinguished gentleman? Lovely. Anyways, yeah, that's my rant. It's fucking stupid as hell. I almost said the word.
But people were swarming it, and so I was like, oh, for sure, these two guys that are my age that are on that side are going to see it and grab it. And this dude, like, almost moves it to the side and grabs something and then touches his buddy, and he's like, grab that to something else. And I was like, no one's going to get the open sign? So then I was like, okay. So then I just walked over, and
people don't think like us, Carsen.
I just slid my arm over, grabbed it, and then put it in my arm with the pants, and then walked over to the front and was like, all right, I'm ready. And it was $7 for each of the pants and $7 for the sign.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. I was like, this is fucking gold. And then
Well, no, it's plastic.
oh yeah, you're right.
Sorry, you're not Midas.
Fuck,
dude.
So I went to. Then I planned this out in my head. I was like, after work, I'm going straight to the DI because they close early.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all that. Then I'm gonna go to Maverick. I'm gonna buy myself energy drinks, get gas, then go to Walgreens and get disposable cameras for the night. And I just walked across the street to get them. Then I think I stopped at home to change. I think I played a little Fortnite.
Nice.
I recorded. So I've been writing a new song that sounds like Coulter Wall. That's why I put that up there. But except every time I've sent it to my family members, they all say it sounds like Johnny Cash and not Coulter Wall. It makes me kind of sad.
I wouldn't know the difference if you had me tell you.
And so I was like, I'm gonna record a little bit of this before I head out. I think, like I said, I played a little Fortnite.
Oh, fork knife.
I did a little song, and then I told Ricky. Oh, I also bought beer at Maverick too. Energy drinks, beer, gas, cameras, home.
Bitches, booze, mechanical bowls.
And then I told Ricky, I was like, "Can I show up earlier than 7 because
I'm bored.
I don't want to wait that long." He was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And so I got there, and like, I think Ricky was in the shower.
Oh,
Ripken had just gotten ready, and then George needed to shower. So I was like, I guess I was there super early, or they were getting ready very late, because I think I got there at like 6 something.
Oh,
So there was like an hour before people were supposed to be showing up, and I got like I sat down and I finished the rest of my energy drink, and then I just started fucking pounding beers. And so I bought a 12-pack of Coors Banquet in the glass bottles. I peeled the top of it open like a tuna can because I thought it would be funny. And I told myself, I was like, all right, I'm going to have 6 beers, and then I'm going to cool off. By the time it's time for me to leave, I'm going to be fucking straight chilling. And I got to 6 and said,
bum, bum, bum.
I think I want more. So then I think I had 8 or 9 beers very quickly.
A million more.
And then all I remember is like talking with someone, and then the next thing I remember is sitting and staring at the ground and manually breathing. Like,
you unlocked the teleportation.
yeah. And then I guess I don't remember this, but Ricky had walked up to me and he goes, "Hey man, you doing okay?" And I go, "No. My mom's coming to pick me up." And he goes, "Okay, you need anything?" "No."
I can just imagine that. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then he kind of like side-eyed and walked away.
Yeah, that sounds about
And
right.
like, I guess no one saw me leave either. So I took one camera that we had already used up, and then I left the other one so they could finish using it. I took all my stuff. I went out to my car, sat down, and waited while my mom was pulling up. And I remember sitting in my passenger seat of my car, looking at the curb, and just going,
It was that bad?
yeah.
Damn.
But it was weird because it wasn't like I haven't had it that way before. Like, it felt like I had way more than that in beer, but I was like way more. I was still there. Like,
yeah.
it was very weird.
It was just the fact it's like, I know I'm not well.
Yeah. Like, I was very, very aware of what was going on, and my mom had picked me up, and then I think I had her pull over before we even got out of the neighborhood, and I fucking yacked. Then I remember with the window being down and me going, like light inhales and heavy out, you know?
Yeah.
And then we got here. I think I went into the bathroom, threw up in the toilet, went and laid down in bed. She brought a bowl down. I threw up into the bowl, dumped out in the toilet, and then woke up the next morning.
Jesus.
Didn't have a headache.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was just a little nauseous because of throwing up and not having anything in my stomach now and being dehydrated.
Yeah.
So it just took me a bit to get going, but then by the end of the day, I was like, it's just normal day.
Normal day.
But I was in bed by like 10 o'clock, completely missed the whole countdown stuff.
Me and Lizzie got in bed by like 9.
I was like, this is the first year in 3 years that I've been able to have like the New Year's Day off so that I can have fun, and I fucked it up. I took it way too far.
Or not far enough.
Or I I did exactly what I was supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, you had a million beers.
I had a million zillion beers. I did the job. I did it. I had a million zillion beers before the end of the year.
Hell yeah.
Starting
did
off the
great.
new year.
Dead.
not being able to have another zillion billion beers.
Yeah, me and Lizzie just got drunk at home. Not even drunk. But we just had some drinks. I played a game.
Actually, we didn't drink at all.
As a matter of fact, we did DMT.
I think we did some ayahuasca.
Yeah. And then I put some salvia in the pipe. And
We had ayahuasca, and we found a friend in the desert and followed him to Nirvana.
And then all of a sudden, we opened a cactus and there's a fucking penguin inside. Watching you try to hold
I was
that
trying
in.
so hard. I was trying so hard.
I really need to zoom in of your own fucking face there, Carson. Because you were struggling.
It was trying to escape.
Yeah, because you were hitting the...
It would have been funny if that whole time I'm all throw up instead.
Ew, Carson.
Then 2 days happened. I have a story I have to tell you off pod.
Uh-oh.
But 2 days
So,
later,
fuck you, bitch.
for Landon's birthday, we were going to Fat Cats. And the funniest part is I was like, after I had a million beers, I'm okay with not drinking for a little while. So, and you probably saw it in the group chat, but like they were like, pregame at the house, we go to Fat Cats at like 7.
I almost just chat responded and called you a pussy.
Yeah, the gambling one was pretty good. And so I was like, I told them in the group chat, I was like, I could probably do that, but I'm not drinking a million beers this time. And so I text Ethan, I think the day before, and I was like, what are you doing? I miss hanging out with you. I'm going to be right next to your house. We're going to the Fat Cats right next to your house.
Is that one Fat Cats or is it a Skinny Dogs?
It's Fat Cats.
What the fuck?
Yeah, weird as hell.
Yeah.
And it has a whole movie theater inside of it.
What the fuck?
So you walk in, and it's like the movie concessions and the movie theater over here. And then you go this way, and it's the arcade and the bowling alley. There's a full bar in there.
What the fuck?
It's right next to the bowl. So you would literally bowl, turn around, get a beer, go back, and bowl again.
I probably would have had fun.
It was kind of sick. But so I text Ethan, and I'm like, dude, I miss you. We're going to be right next to your house, so he can't just be like,
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he
like I do.
still can.
Yeah, true. And I was like, why don't we meet at Ricky's, like halfway into their pregame, because neither of us were too keen on that idea. And then we go to Fat Cats, maybe have a beer at Fat Cats, do the arcade or whatever they've got in there, and then leave early and go to Alleged and do like our bar thing that we usually do. So that was the plan. Now, we left, everybody showed up, and everyone was sitting there waiting for George to show up.
Oh, fucking course.
Yeah. And in my head I was like, why couldn't George go, like, why couldn't he just meet us there or something? But he was like taking the bus to get there. Like, it was, I don't know what the whole story was, but I was like, why has everybody got to wait for George?
Yeah.
And so then I walked over and I was like, I think me and Ethan are going to go Fat Cats right now.
Yeah.
We want to get going, and neither of us are drinking here. There's no seats for us, so we're just standing in the dining, or like the dining area or
Kitchen
whatever.
area, yeah.
And so we leave, and by the way, later that night we realized George never showed up.
Oh.
He was not at Fat Cats at all that night. So I don't know what happened in between that time.
He's just waiting at the bus stop.
He just never showed up. So I was like, okay. But anyway, we got there.
Doesn't he have a car?
I don't know what the deal was.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
And when at 7 o'clock, when we asked, like, all right, what's the plan? They're like, we're waiting on George. He just texted and said that he's passing Farmington.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. So if he's on a bus coming, like, passing Farmington, he's not going to be here for like another hour, 30 minutes to an hour. So
because they, kind of have to stop
Yeah.
everywhere.
So I was like, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
And we got there and went over, or I bought my arcade thing. They made it really, really confusing and really high. Like, you could only choose higher pricing.
Awesome.
I think there was like a $15 arcade one, but I did the $50 one.
Damn.
Yeah. And they don't have like any attractions there at all. There's no mini golf, laser tag, pool tables. There's none of that. It's just bowling, arcade, theater,
Interesting.
bar, and that's it. So we got our
They're
cards.
just trying to beat the new Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, for real.
With a bar.
Yeah. And
Oh, fuck. I forget microphones stay on.
yes, they do.
Carsen shitted.
I did. And it said it said
I'm a fart. Hey, it's me. I'm farting. Hey, I'm gonna get out of your butt real quick. Hey, I'm just gonna squeeze right by you real quick. Hey, I'm not trying to intrude. I'm just gonna get on over here. Pardon me. I just gotta squeeze right by you. Here, sorry. I just gotta get in between your cheeks.
What are we doing?
ASMR fart POV. So we go over to the bar and we're ordering drinks, and this part was funny. Like I said, I kind of didn't want to have beers or anything, so I was gonna wait till we got to the bar and have like a vodka Red Bull or something. But they had Utah's Son of a Peach wheat ale there, and I was like, they had just loaves of bread to eat everywhere. There was a claw machine with only bread.
Being around you just makes me shit.
I give off essence of bread.
Fucking gluten boy.
And then the bartender, I told Ethan, I was like, she's kind of cute, right? And Ethan was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool.
Ethan's standards in women aren't to be followed, though.
Absolutely, I agree.
So.
And later on, it was funny because Ricky goes, oh, shit, she works here. She comes over to the house sometimes. And I was like, Ethan, don't say anything.
Ethan, you say something?
Ethan, don't say anything. I'm never talking to this woman ever again.
Ethan, so help me fucking God.
No, but we
What
sat
was her
there.
name?
I don't remember. I think it started with an L. I had never seen her there before, so it had to have happened in the stint that like
We just weren't.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were looking for replaceements.
And it just didn't
They
work.
were interviewing.
Yeah.
It would be funny if it was
And I
like
got hired back on,
It-
and then I just don't show up to work.
it would be really funny if like we showed up one time and there were two dudes that looked very identical to us.
And they're just like, hey, guys, we have a podcast.
No, they're like we have like a radio, like they have not a podcast, but like a close,
radio
adjacent.
show. Yeah.
This guy, instead of making music, he just does poetry. Like, he does poems.
My opposite just actually tries and applies himself every now and then.
Your opposite hates video games.
Oh, yeah.
He just fucking despises it.
Well, I do too. That's the problem.
Or wait. We're not doing complete opposites. We're doing adjacent. So he just plays games that you would never play.
Just pure like online chess.
Yes, that's it. It's pure online chess and like the DS Brain Games game.
Just Picto Chat.
Yeah. You're like,
I'm on cool math games.
you're like, I go on Twitch. He goes, I get on Picto Chat.
I got a chat there.
And it's just people in like his apartment complex because it's got to be nearby.
Yeah. Imagine doing LAN parties with DSs nowadays.
Be fucking sick.
That shit would be tight.
Then
Fuck, we derailed ourselves.
yeah, we did. I didn't have dinner, so I was like, I'm gonna order something because this shit. I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something. Me? I'm leaving with something.
And I got a chicken Sammy. It looked a little rough, but like,
Tastes good.
damn, that shit ripped. And they loaded it with pickles.
Fuck.
I
love when they actually give you
Yeah.
what you want.
I have never had a chicken sandwich where they gave me the proper amount of pickles,
Right.
and that was it.
can't even have chicken sandwiches anymore.
They did offer a grilled, and I'm pretty sure you could replace it with lettuce for the bun too.
They do it on the same grill,
But
though.
yeah, well, yeah, I don't know if they would switch that around, but anyway,
They would have to get someone to come in for a new fucking shift. to
I
make
got.
my burger.
They'd have to cook it on a just off-site
Yeah.
and bring it in and avoid the kitchen entirely.
Like cook it in an IKEA display and then bring it to
they
me.
cook it. They have like the street hot dog setup where he's got a grill out back.
They're just doing it in a fucking Dutch oven over a fire.
Well, no, fire isn't gluten free.
Fuck.
Fire's got gluten in it.
Fuck, man. I can't have shit. Actually, though.
So I ate my food. They had shown up pretty quickly after us. And George wasn't there, so we were
like
kind of
as soon as you guys left, everyone was probably like, all right, let's just fucking go.
Yeah, they were like, George is gonna take this. Let's just fucking go. Yeah, and that's what I told Ethan. I was like, maybe we're gonna be like that one start.
Just a push.
Yeah, that little push that pushes everyone. And we sat up there. We talked football. We talked just a whole bunch of shit. And I ate food. Everyone was drinking beers. Landon got pretty fucking drunk last night.
Did he?
Yeah, he got pretty messed up.
I know. I texted him like, sorry I couldn't make it, buddy. I'll make it up to you. And I was like, he probably didn't even fucking care. But
He texts back. He goes, I got him beers, dude.
I know. It's like, he can't be that mad at me. I got him a job. Well, 2 jobs.
Hey, what is up, my guy? The Grinch. Have you not seen that?
No, I have. It
Oh,
just took
okay.
me a second to realize it. I'm like, what is he fucking referencing?
I don't know why that got triggered in my head and why I did it, but
know.
it just fucking happened.
Me when I find my peanuts in your butt.
Me when my peanuts.
You gotta be honest, you look super cute with the light reflecting off. Yeah.
me and my peanuts. Me and my shiny peanuts.
Who is jorking my peanuts?
I'm evil kitty.
Jesus, that was brain rot. Immediately starts playing with fidget toys.
I think I got to a point where I finished my food. I went to the bathroom and came back, and I was like, Ethan, finish your beer. I want to play arcade games.
That's pretty fair.
And he was taking forever, and I was getting antsy. I was like, finish fucking beer. Especially because it was getting late, and I was like, I wanted us to leave so we could go to the bar
Yeah.
and be able to actually like find somewhere to sit down or something. And so he finishes his beer, and we go and we start playing arcade games. And that Crossy Road one there, rigged.
Really?
Yeah, there's no way. If I can get over 100 at the one at Toad's, but I can't get past 25 at the one there.
Oh, yeah. Arcade owners can set.
They can set the difficulty. Yeah.
They can just set the win rate.
Fucking pissed me off.
Like, I watched a whole deep dive into arcade machines, and it is like people looked into the patents, and it's like, oh, if the arcade owner wanted, they could allow no jackpots.
Yeah.
Ever.
And I played it a few times, and then I would come back and I'd be like, okay, let's give it another try. And it would still,
Yeah.
I couldn't get that far. So I gave up on that one. And I ended up getting most of my tickets from, I did the claw machine with the little circle things that have tickets on it. And I won, one of them was like 600, and then the other
nice.
one was 250. And then
At least those weren't too rigged.
there was the big claw machine, and it had a fucking Naruto pillow with all the characters on it. And I did that, and the people were walking by, and they saw it pick up the pillow and start to go over next to the fucking hole, and then it dropped it next to it. And I tried it twice, and that's as far as I got. So I was like, fuck this, dude. I'm not wasting
Yeah.
another 20 credits on this shit. So I walked away, and a couple minutes later, I turned and looked, and the dude that saw me do it was doing it, and he picked his up, and I was like, no fucking way.
You just run up and deck him.
And take it and run.
Yeah.
I just climb into the machine and stay in there forever.
So I got in a box.
I just lay there, and someone tries to the fucking claw machine.
You just turn into a cat. Just start batting at it.
I'm laying there like I'm asleep, and I'm looking all cute and cuddly in there.
They're like, is that a fucking homeless guy?
Some hot goth girl comes up. She's like, I want him.
That one.
I want that one. The claw machine just goes, yes, ma'am. And I'm all,
Just picks you up by the dick.
oh!
That's
How did you do that?
that's professional joking.
Hit it.
These are so cute.
Kind of fun, right?
Fuck yeah. First off, I didn't even realize.
That came with hardware that like has the metal pegs, so it would look more professional. But I want to wait to hang the actual hardware for it.
That's
I thought
pretty
this
fair.
would be fine for now.
Well,
Or-
they're not going to be able to tell the difference.
Right. I got the breakfast bitch up there.
Breakfast.
I got Brittany.
Brenny.
Yeah.
I also still have my sticker. I haven't put it on my car
Good.
or anything.
I
It's
gave
just-
it. I know. I'm not gonna put it on anything. I don't think. I'm just gonna keep it.
I've thought about putting it on my new water bottle, but I take it to work.
Right. Yeah. I have a hard time.
But at the
with
same
my-
time, my other water bottle just has a thing that says "assholes live forever," and it's just a Jurassic Park thing.
I've got one that just says "Go duck yourself,"
Oh, I love that.
and
One of mine just has Obama smoking a cigarette
hell yeah,
with like Spike's hair.
hell yeah. There was one I got with Emily at a, I think it was like a farmer's market or something. Because I bought her this cute sticker, and she was like, because I think I had picked it for her, and I bought it for her, and then I was like, all right, you pick one, and I'll buy it. And she was like, okay, and she picked one, and it was a goose with fucking honkers.
Hell yeah!
It was a goose with fat tits, and it's got like a bikini on.
a goose with fat
Dude,
tits.
it was a goose with big fucking honkin' nonkers, dude. Yeah, and
Wallapaloozas.
I never put it on my water bottle because I was like, "There's no fucking way I can
No.
pull up places and have a goose with huge tits on that thing." So I was like,
This is a conversation that just, if you show to someone that was alive like 100 years ago, they'd be like, "What the fuck?" Or
they'd go, "You're telling me that goose has honkin' nonkers?
you're telling me in the future geese have tits?
You're telling me I could milk that goose and fuck it?"
Let's not do that. Don't fuck geese.
Don't, guys. God damn it!
Stop fucking the geese.
Stop! Don't
Just
fuck the geese.
I'm talking to you.
Snap the neck, throw it back in the water.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Don't fuck the geese. Kill them in
Murder.
cold blood.
Murder.
Murder. Don't fuck. Murder. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got an offer for you. Don't fuck. Murder.
That was a really good infomercial. Murder. Now I'm just thinking about shimmy to the front line in front of the judge.
In front of the judge. Probably in front of the judge.
In front of the judge.
Or genre.
I forgot about genre. Genre.
Genre.
Genre.
Genre.
Genre.
Bless you. I got it.
Genre. Oh, hey.
Hey.
That was so graceful.
So, I also got the majority of my tickets from those machines where you push the button and it shoots the coins out and it pushes everything.
I
and
always just run up the piano game.
I was over there. It was so weird with that one too. I would get the exact same score every single time, and it wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, there's basically a cap.
Yeah, and I couldn't go any further. And then Ethan was like, I tried it. I got like third place every time. I couldn't go any further than that.
You need to, just be watching the top of the screen, and the second you see anything, you have to have already hit it 3 seconds ago.
That's what got me so confused. Is I was like, it doesn't matter if I'm hitting it when it goes to the line right there, or if I'm hitting it like halfway through. I was like, I just can't fucking. I keep getting the same. But then Ethan's getting better, and I was like, fuck! I hate this game.
I have just never lost that game, and I love it because I can just sit there and get hundreds of tickets.
And we found, so we played some shooting games that were really cool because like the guns had haptics that were almost realistic. Like obviously it wasn't like the recoil wasn't as bad, but like the full top of it would shoot back every time you would shoot.
Oh, that's cool.
And it would shoot air out of it. So it would not like a ton, but it would make the sound of it coming out of it. Yeah. that on top of it being like a kind of a heavier, like it had metal around it and everything, it was cool. And there was like a Fruit Ninja one where fruit would fly into and you'd have to shoot the fruit.
Oh, shoot it! I remember them having the one where it was like just the TV that you
The
could slice.
iPad that you're Then there was
a little
like
bigger than an iPad.
it was off-brand Fruit Ninja though. Like they put it in like the wood background, almost the same texture for the fruit. Then there was like there was different modes you could do, and there was one where you like it would pop up with a bunch of bottles and cans to shoot off the shelves. And we played that one I think twice, and then we played this other one where you had like a full, and again it had like metal on it, so it was kind of heavy. It had a scope that you could actually see through.
That's cool.
And your foregrip up there had a button, so if you were looking through the scope, you could push the button and it would zoom in. And obviously
That is pretty cool, actually.
it was made for kids, so the guns are a little smaller. So I kept putting my eye against the fucking scope, and I'm like, some man is gonna walk by and see me doing that and just go, this fucking idiot.
You're the one with the gun.
He goes, that's not how you do it. And I turn and I'm like,
So I just started blasting.
And that one was fun. I wish they had like a zombie one on that one, but that one was fun because like it would just walk you through like basically like a war zone type thing.
Yeah.
And so people are popping up behind barriers. There's a guy holding like a big ass fucking minigun that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Like we were both like just going onto each other's screens too. Like we weren't being like, get off my fucking side,
Dude, you're screen peeking.
we were both just like, and then we'd go civilian, and like Ethan kept hitting the civilians.
I was about to say.
And what would happen is like we would be shooting and then you hear, oh fuck, oh shit, and then it'd be like civilian, oh shit.
Just shoot anything that moves.
Like it didn't matter. Like no matter how many times we avoided it, we probably hit just as many.
Yeah.
So we played those games a few times. It was so fun. And then by the time he was like, are you ready to go? And I was like, I still have 120 credits left. I'm going to spend this because I don't know when I'm going to be back in fucking Fat Cats. So
yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna spend these credits. And so we went through and we just started like ripping. I was playing pinball forever.
Yeah. Love pinball.
I did some skee ball. We did the cup pong one.
This guy likes fucking balls.
And we did the big bass fucking pushing the thing down. We did.
I would accidentally move the machine sometimes because I forget that you really don't need that much.
Yeah, I did that with Ethan.
But I just.
It was actually the first things that we did was that I did the spinner and then he did the cup pong one, and they were right next to each other. So I walk over and I go, watch this, and I like bend my body so I'm holding it like this and fold my whole body down with it. And I got 4 tickets.
Nice.
I got 4 tickets. I was like,
Oh,
damn it. Twice. I got 4 tickets twice.
we don't give points to cool people anymore.
I
Okay.
guess you guys don't care about style. Fuck you.
No fucking style points in this video game.
Lame. Then I think at that point I ended up with like 1,800 tickets, and we went in there and it was just way too high for their ticket things. It made me very sad. So I ended up just only spending 500 on stale ass candy.
Evil.
It made me so mad because I was like these, and like usually when it was like the nerd ropes, but it was Warheads.
It was an edible,
and it had like the sugar around the outside, and so I was like, that sounds really fucking good. So I got those. We walked over to tell them like, all right, I think we're gonna head out. Maybe we get over there. I finish my candy, and I'm looking at the time, and it's like 10 something.
Oh,
and I go, I don't know if I want to drive from Sunset to Alleged for an hour, then drive home.
Yeah.
And
doesn't seem worth it.
Exactly. Whereas if we would have left at like, if we would have got there, spent an hour, had our drink, left, and then got to Alleged by like 9 or something, or got to Alleged by like 9:30 at like the latest, I would have been like, that's boom, perfect. But it was already past 10.
Yeah, getting to Alleged at like 10:30.
Yeah. Yeah. And I
just
was
going
like,
to any bar past like 10.
And I mean,
unless
Alleged,
you're bar hopping.
Alleged is different depending on like it's just so give or take. Like we could get there at 10:30 and it would be dead, and then like right at midnight it would spike or something. Or sometimes we get there at 8 o'clock and it's already popping off. Like,
yeah.
it's so hard to figure out. But I was like, I personally don't want to just go there for like an hour and then leave. I'd rather be there and like have the time to be there. And he just wanted to go to be like try and get a woman. So I was like, he's not even gonna really want to like party with me. He's just gonna want to be looking for women the whole time.
Yeah.
And I've established well before, I do not look for women at the bars. I'm there to hang out with the dudes, say hi to people, and fucking drink, like, and occasionally dance. But I was like, I don't really want to do this tonight. So instead, I left and I went to Brighton and Brittany's house, and they were having like a game night. They were doing Jackbox. So I went over there and fucking crashed their party and hung out. And I feel like there was something else. There was something I wanted to say about that specifically, and I can't remember what it was. But they were all drinking, and we played some Jackbox.
Hell yeah.
And I came home. I got home at like 12:40 or something, and fucking bounced down to it. I fucking zonked out to it.
Fucking zonk, brother. Yeah. I went to a hockey game the other day, just up at the Weber State Arena.
Opa.
But it was the college team, the Mustangs. It was entertaining as fuck. Like,
Was there a rodeo clown?
no, they were beating the fuck out of each other. It was so fun.
I just like when I go to hockey games and I look across the ice and I see a rodeo clown staring at me with a sad smile and a tear in his eye. He's holding a flower and the flower's gonna squirt water, but he's sitting there. He's lonesome over there and he's just looking at me with hope, a little shred of hope in his eyes. And he's staring at me and he's a rodeo clown. And I'm like, what are you doing here, rodeo clown? You're at a hockey game in Salt Lake City. You're not in a rodeo. What are you doing here, rodeo clown? And then his flower droops down like the flower's sad too. And then I go, oh no, maybe I should go over to the rodeo clown and give him a hug and maybe give him a little hug and kiss and then he looks at me and he starts controlling all the bugs under my skin and then he starts whispering very 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 mean things very loudly in my head and then I listen and I obey him and then I start to control all the bugs in everybody else's head and then I just start to go crazy and
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, did you go to a hockey game?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah, it went pretty well. There's a weird fucking rodeo clown. I disassociated. Like, I was like,
I got going and then was like, oh no, I gotta keep going now.
And I'm like, I'm gonna just let him. Like, we'll see where it goes.
I started and then realized,
this motherfucker's gonna let me do this.
yeah, now I gotta keep going.
Yeah, anyway, so this fucking rodeo clown was just throwing shit at people.
He's looking real lonesome over there.
Just so sad with hope on his face. But no, it was super entertaining because we had seats that were right on the glass or the plexiglass, whatever the hell.
Sick.
The Mustangs got 3 goals in the first quarter, and they were impressive. Like, it was legitimately impressive. The referees had to break up like 15 fights in the first quarter.
I love that that's such a stereotype and it holds up, you know.
I love that you can just full force body slam someone and it is within the rules of the fucking game.
Slam them against the fucking plexiglass and shit.
One of the opposing team, they were up against the glass with the puck in the second quarter, and I could immediately see one of the people on the Mustangs team lock on, and he fucking hit him.
It would be funny if, like, you're watching this guy, he's, like, in front of the plexiglass in front of you guys, and instead of doing, like, that whole movement, he's just doing what the jump skiers do, where they're looking forward and leaning far forward with their arms back, and he's not even shifting. He's just
He's just got a fucking rocket on his back. Yeah.
Flying towards him.
Yeah. When I tell you, This, like, it shook the fucking walls so bad. People, like, put their drinks and stuff up on
against it like idiots.
Yeah, and all of them went everywhere.
Of course.
Because he didn't just hit him against the glass. He picked his ass up. His whole body was above, like, the bottom part, like the kick pad or whatever the hell. Just fully picked this man up.
Shit.
And hit him against it. That guy sat out for the rest of the game.
Can you imagine, like, that happens to you, and then now you're sitting on the bench, and you're just kind of like,
I don't know if I want to play hockey anymore.
oh shit, is that a clown?
Yeah. The opposing team's goalie looked like he wanted to fight me, because in the first quarter, they were like, the opposing goalie was right in front of me basically, and he sucked. Like, he was just bad. I'm like, and I at one point just yelled, "What are you, the coach's son?" He did not like that. He didn't like that at all.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was so fucking great. But yeah, it was fun because it was just up over by the D Event Center. The ticket for rinkside was like $12.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
and it's just super fun, cheap entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, it was awesome.
I can't go to those because I would just be chirping like fucking Letterkenny, and everyone would want to kick me out.
Why would you be chirping?
Because I'm like a little bird.
Are you like a blue jay
Because I'm probably just like a little
or a
bird.
mockingbird?
I'm probably just. It's probably just like a silly little rodeo clown that's got a real sad look on his
God fucking damn it! Got a little flower squirting water out.
I'd be over there going, "Give your fucking balls a tug, you tit fucker!"
You would fit in so well. That's what it is.
Give him a fucking tug! Holy shit! Who
Like-
taught you to play hockey? Your fucking mom?
Literally, that's what people do.
My big toe can play hockey better than you can.
Like, there are people hitting the glass just being like, "You fucking suck, buddy." And it's like as if they're not 45 with a bad hip.
I've seen a pencil play better hockey. Holy shit, bud. You gotta give him a fucking tug and get in the goddamn game.
Yeah, I legitimately had way more fun at this college level game than I did at the Utah hockey club. Like the state team, that was not a fun game. This one
It seems to be a trend with a lot of these like college sports.
Well,
They're
it's
a lot
'cause
more,
it's college dudes
Right.
who want nothing but to beat the fuck out of people.
and they're not at the level yet that like that it's just
Well,
this.
well,
just
the
one
thing
step
is-
below that where they can just go fucking crazy.
Well, the thing is, they were doing better plays than I saw on the state level. Like,
That's
this
wild.
college team was actually killing it. So it's just like, huh. It was really fun. And they had beer. I didn't think they would have beer there, but you can go get beer.
Hell yeah.
And thankfully, they had at least one I could have. Did you know Michelob Ultra has gluten-free seltzers now?
I didn't know they had gluten-free seltzers.
They're actually pretty good.
Hmm.
Like, they're not bad at all. Huh. But yeah, that was real fun.
Hell yeah.
We left early, but, like, you know, because it was late. I was tired. I had another thing to bring up, but guess what? Can't remember. There it is. I saw the fucking face.
I got a Bogo's Binted machine.
You got you got Bogus Binted?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Got it for Christmas. You can bint your Bogos on that thing.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Bogus Binted?
Bogos be binted.
Binting be Bogos.
Yeah.
No, that was sacrilegious. That's my bad.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I never want to hear you say that ever again.
You.
Don't ever talk to me like that ever again.
So am I just not supposed to talk to him?
Guys, you just missed it. Kate did a horrendous Chinese accent.
No! Carsen said the N-word.
No!
Carsen, as a matter of fact, he did tell me before we started recording that he has at least 3 pipe bombs for his favorite minorities.
I want to take it a step further, but I'm not going to.
I know. Fuck it. We can edit this out. You stupid.
Did you get that? Oh, did you just miss it? Dang it.
Thank God they missed that.
Cade said some pretty crazy things.
Just dolphin noises. Nah, that was a sick dog.
I've got
No.
a
No.
new song. I said it on the last episode. It's kind of people have been posting their 2024 like recap stuff, and I'm using the new song beat thing that I'm putting out as a way to do that because it's titled Century, and I just felt like the beat with like all the memories would be kind of cool. So I was like, I'm just gonna do that. But now I'm running out of media for it, and I don't want to reuse a bunch throughout the video. And so then I put on my story, I was like, if you guys have any photos
saw that.
or videos, please send it in. And literally no one has sent me anything. So I was like, cool, dude.
I could probably find quite a bit, but I just didn't want it to be a 2 brains 1 cell montage.
Yeah, well, and I put the one of me with like the banana in there,
Hell
and
yeah.
like I have a few that you had sent in chat already that I had used, and
Yeah.
but I was like,
wanted to give other people a chance. to be in the
exactly, like
video.
I was trying to see if anybody else wanted to throw something in there
You guys are
before I have to just kind of fumble and reuse stuff.
I could find, like, if all else fails, I can find a fuck ton of stuff to send you.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I'm probably gonna start going through chats and just be like, all right, fuck you, I'll do it myself, bitch, fucker.
Big
Then
fucker.
the that Coulter Wall one I was talking about earlier it's based on this song called
It's based.
13 Silver Dollars, which is awesome because the song starts off talking about like it's a storytelling one, but it's also catchy as fuck. And so the chorus, I think I talked about it last episode, but he said the cop laughed and touched his gun and turned to me. He said, "Son, I bet you don't own a damn thing to your name." And he goes, "Well, I've got my health. I've got my John B. Stetson. I've got me a bottle full of Baby's Bluebird wine. I left my stash somewhere down in Preston, along with 13 silver dollars and my mind." And it's real it's like boom, 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 boom. Along with 13 silver dollars in my mind. Like it's great. And so that's what it's based on. So I tried to learn that song on guitar. Immediately was like, yeah, I can't do that. So then I just was like, I'm going to maybe just try and like do something similar without doing all the weird tuning and crazy chords and everything. So I just started playing around, and then I was playing Fortnite with my family, and every time we'd go in between games, I would just bump, like I was just started doing my own thing. And Braxton goes, Carsen, is that you playing? And I was like, oh shit, I forgot to mute this time. And he was like, that was smooth as fuck, dude. And then I showed Nisha a video, and she was like, you should write a song like that. And I was like, I was thinking about doing it. And then one day at work, I was just walking around listening to that Coulter Wall song, and the whole day while I was doing stuff, I was writing it like in my head, and then I'd be like, okay, shit. And I'd hurry and type it out in notes, and then I'd get back to what I was doing, and then I'd be like, oh shit, and then I'd start typing it out again.
Shit.
And then it got to the point where like when I kind of had a solid portion of it, I did a voice memo, so I remembered how to sing it, because it's kind of specific. You have to hit certain vowels like in a certain way, and like
You're just in the like supply closet at work. Just
I was in my office, and I had got worried that someone was going to walk by or come to my office, so I closed my door and then like went to the far corner and towards the wall, and I was like
Blair Witching in your office.
I woke up like trying to get it to be as quiet as possible but still translate. And
From what language?
Glorp.
Oh.
Yeah, with everything going on, I was like, you know what? I'm going to appease our supreme leaders by making them a song in Glorp.
Isn't it just Portuguese?
Adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard the watch.
Well, Jason, I mean, it just depends on where you find him, but
Well, I mean, yeah. It's like Pluto Nash type stuff.
yeah,
Space Jam.
Nashville,
Tennessee.
probably.
I don't see many tens. I'm actually very against numbers. Is this guy?
Sorry. I just violently wanted to get out of my skin right there. I wanted to peel all of my skin off.
Well, I mean, yeah, your blood vessels and stuff. It's like that silly string.
I'm all blood under the deck. I'm all blood below deck. That's what he said.
Glorp.
So I wrote the majority of those lyrics, and then I started brought it up on my computer, and then I tried to do my same process that I usually do, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the guitar, then the drums, or vice versa. So I have a bass, and then I'll sing over the top of it, make sure it's all lined up right. That did not fucking work.
No.
It was rancid. Like my speakers were stinky because of it.
Ew.
It was gross. So then I kind of got a little bit. I was like,
a little discouraged.
yeah. I was like, maybe this isn't gonna happen. Like I don't, because I've never like been able to play. I don't know. I was just kind of not having it, you know. So I shut it all down. And then I just sat over here with my guitar, and I was trying to play and sing at the same time. And
That shit's hard.
it kind of started to work. And I was like, holy shit, when all I have to do is boom, 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 and then have to do the complicated parts when I'm not singing, it actually kind of works out. So I started doing that, and I was like, holy shit, this might actually work. So then I shut everything down, and I went back out there, and I think I just was practicing and then playing Fortnite.
Hell yeah.
And then over the next like couple of days after that, I had just started to play and sing more and more and more, and then I added to it. Then finally last night I finished the rest of the lyrics and recorded one more on my phone, and then I was like, okay, now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna plug in the guitar and the microphone and just record it like live,
Yeah.
just both of them at the exact same time, and see if I can just work with that, hopefully. And then maybe I can get that one out on streaming as well.
Hell yeah.
And then I have one other one I got to work on too, but yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, what is up, my guy?
My gay.
Yeah, I think that's all I had, really. I'm sure there was more, like you said, and I'm just not going to remember.
All right, I'm done.
I'm done. Bogo's Binted.
Bogo's Binted. Don't forget.
Oh, dude, I got these new guitar pedals for, like, cheap as hell.
I was wondering. I hadn't seen the orange one before.
Yeah, it's a distortion pedal. And then Braxton found them at, like, the DI or something.
Here, click it.
And then...
Whoa.
And then the other one, we didn't know what it was. We couldn't figure it out. I think it's just a tuning pedal.
Oh, nice.
Like when you're performing and you need a tune on the fly.
Yeah. Play a little diddly.
A little doodle diddly.
A little pee diddly.
A little oops, I'm peeing in my diddly.
Whoop.
Oops, I diddled in my piddly.
Shouldn't we technically just turn that off because we're ending?
I wanted it to dance.
Dance, 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 dance. Ooh. What's all that movement?
What's all that movement?
What's all that move? Oh, it's just Pam.
Dance,
It's just a
dance
fuck
like
ton of
it's the
Dana.
last night of your life.
Baby,
Tonight, the DJ's got us falling in love again. Love again. 'Cause baby, tonight, something, something, la, la, la.
Creeper.
Dance, dance like it's the last night of your life.
Throwing away.
'Cause baby, tonight, the DJ's got us falling in love again. Gotta sing it like Creed.
Creeper. You mean the Steve guy from Minecraft?
Fortnite?
Fuck you.
That was all Palm.
Damn. You fucker. 'Cause baby tonight.
Turn the light back up.
Dear, you're gonna fall in love again.
And over, and I just wanna say, can you take me higher?
No, sir. There's a height limit on planes.
To a place where blind men see.
That's not physically possible. I'm not sure. You just start screaming at me now. It's like, okay, you're scaring me. I will call the authorities. Okay, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops right now. What the fuck? This guy's crazy. All right, fuck you guys. Bye.